Hey guys, how's it going? Now, it's been a while. I did plan to record two videos from here now. I mean, from up to now, but the audio kind of got messed up, and I didn't notice until after days had passed. So it's a little bit kind of late. But I'll give you guys a quick recap. So there's been a total of two or three live streams already between the last episode to now. So what we did on the last what we should have done one of those episodes was we started doing catalyst infusions. Now, these catalyst infusions, you go ahead and make them. You gotta craft this the infusing table first, and then you use the catalyst fragments to make unite and makes one catalyst, and you get these catalyst fragments from wooden chests and from level 12, 24 and above vaults. Now, those are very important because they are part of the quest line here, which I will believe it was here, using infusion. So you have to apply infusion to a catalyst. In order to apply infusion to a catalyst, you need to get Mystic Essence, which it is a perfect Beniotype. Now we did craft one of those crystals, which is a Living Plus, and the negative modifier we got was Chunky. And we ran that vault that was on stream, that is. Now here you can also see I went ahead and put a grid in here. Now what I did here is that I went ahead and created a disk drive. So we come back over here. There's a disk drive right here with a 1000 disk storage, and it already has no, it's a 4000 disk storage, sorry, and it's a 478 full. And what this has is a filter, which that filter is the same filter I have over here in this system. It's all connected to the same grid line. So here I have the filter selected, and it's only for our jewels as well as all infused catalysts. So any jewels I put it are gonna end up in here. All these are my 50 below size. Oh wait, I missed one. So 50 and below I'm trying to get rid of, and I've just been hoarding them up, especially for now since I did hit past level 35 and I do have access to the next tier of vault tools. And this time hopefully I don't mess it up, because in case you guys didn't see it, I kind of forgot to put coin affinity in this little sickle of mine. So I had to put it in my copious pickaxe. Now, in that same time, I went ahead and also crafted a soul diffuser, which from the has given us a lot of soul shards from the what do you call it, scavenger vaults. But at the same time, we got our first trinket. Of course, don't have that on video, unfortunately. But I already set up quite a bit. It had 22 rolls when we got it, but it's the Adonia's dagger, which is only 50% more soul shards. So every vault I was running, I was coming out with like 2,000 soul shards. Right now, we're down to like 500. We got about 200 over there, so it's not enough to buy any of these two that I kind of wanted to buy. On top of that, what else did we do? Yeah, I've been saving up a lot of gear and stuff, and I have it in here. As you can see, we also have an Omega Magnet to roll right now, which is gonna be amazing. Level 37. We bought that off the shop. It was a random magnet that was there for like 1,300 cost, and I went ahead and bought it. And I also have two mod boxes, which I'm gonna be saving up until I decide what to unlock next. Because if we look into the system, we have enough knowledge for about 10 plus 1 knowledge that we bought from the shop itself. So 11 knowledge stars. So I do have a kind of an idea of what I want to do. I might want to go into bells for 5, botany pots for 2 more. Might get elevators or not elevators, waystones. I do need that. From here, might look into working into one of these major mods of not just more power, just because I am starting to kind of make sure I do room vaults to get more scaffolding. Reason being is since I do have the extra grid in the system and the disk drive, this system actually runs out of power kind of quickly. So I had to put 2 systems in here to kind of help it out and upgrade this to 4 ticks, because at 2 ticks it wasn't working. And that kind of helps it out because right now I'm blowing through 17 FE per tick, I'm pretty sure. I think that was the math. Yeah, 17 FE per tick. Now this granted do burn 64 per scaffolding per tick, but it does it doesn't give it enough time to give the scaffolding into the system when it's running out of power. So we do have to give it 4 ticks just for it to be enough. So for starters, let's go ahead and roll this gear. let's go ahead and check out the Scrappy stuff first, because I do think I'm gonna be reading about Scrappy. Oh, I guess I gotta turn off hot tool tips. All right, let's see here. So right here, this is definitely better than my current helmet, but I do want for it to have more slots, just because I can't really do much with just 4 health. I already have 4 health over here, plus resistance, mana, item rarity, and mana regen. So all of these scrappy ones, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw them in there. I'm not gonna bother keeping them. So let's go ahead and look at the axes, just because I'm gonna throw them away as well. 17 damage base, 14, 12, pretty good stuff. Ooh, we rolled 2 idols. I didn't even notice that. Let's see here. Both are scrappy, and they rolled kind of meh things. It's not too terrible. Another axe. Ooh, we got an epic axe. Too bad I'm gonna throw that away. Gonna keep idols just because idols are good to keep in general. Where is this Enderman? Top. Okay. Next is swords. I do want to get a better sword than this common one. So we have here a scrappy and a common. This common has 18 base, while this one's 17. It did roll less damage, so no, this one won't do. Won't have a rare or better there. Now, legging wise, leggings, I do need something to replace my current leggings, because it is about 17 levels behind. So this rare piece of leggings will actually be pretty good. It does have more item quantity, less health, which is a little shameful. I might want to re-roll that, so I might actually keep that and roll into it, just because I do have currently rare leggings. Epic leggings. Ooh, wait a minute. I stand corrected. These epic leggings are already plus 11 health. That's a legendary roll. What's my current 5 health? It does have a little bit more armor. Actually, it's the same amount of armor total. We do lose 3% item quantity, but I think I'll take that over the health. Plus 5% trap disarm. Durability wise is a little bit better, or a little bit less total wise on durability. So this is actually going to be a piece I keep, and I'll work on keeping this other ones as extras. So let's go ahead and get rid of these P and put that in there. Next is boots. Boots, we are dealing with a common level 29. So right now I'm only about 6 levels ahead of it. Granted, these might be level 32s and 30s, so it won't be much difference. These are also common, but I'm running on 20% efficiency, healing efficiency. So I do believe I have better boots over here, rare and epic, waiting. So getting rid of those. Helmet. Helmet, we're fighting an epic helmet. We have here a common, has high armor, good damage increase, but no health. And does have trap disarm, but lower durability as well than the epic one. So it's also going to be thrown in the system. Shield wise, 7 block is the lowest, one of the lowest blocks I have. Plus, I'm running a lucky hit build right now. And then lastly is going to be these 2 magnets. So we have a rare magnet here. It has good range. I'm not sure what is comparing it to. I guess I gotta get empty hand. So that has same velocity, less range, less roll. How many open? It has 1 on empty suffix. I might be able to roll that into something just to have as a spare. This common one though does have the range, but that's pretty much it. I might keep this one for overroll. I might just scrap that one. And then now the Omega, the one and only. What did we get? So we rolled a little bit higher base range. It has a very low velocity. It rolled lowest velocity there for base, almost max on range. So I might run an implicit change on that. And it has 2 prefixes and 3 suffixes. So let's go ahead and start rolling them. We're gonna run. We're gonna keep that as is. We're gonna roll this one first. You want to go ahead and get that item quantity. Looks good. Their item rarity. Now we got their ability of 6,000. Wait a minute. No, this is gonna be an overworld one. So no item rarity needed. Mana regen. That's a pretty good one for overworld. Now this is gonna be a main piece right here. So first, we're gonna do an implicit roll. We want to get that velocity up higher. Hopefully, we don't lose too much range. That didn't. That was terrible. That was a terrible roll. We're just gonna roll here. Let's see. We're gonna run copious. No, I don't think I want to run that. Let's see here. We are running here with more range, a lot more velocity at 11. Because we go ahead and compare this now to my current one, that velocity of 9, no, velocity of 8. I could roll the suffixes. This have a lot of durability. That'd be a total of 20,000 durability. But now let's go again. Let's run another one. Has way more range. There we go. Mana regen and copious. And 12% item rarity. That actually looks pretty nice right there. Oh, 168 potential though. Now I'm gonna keep rerolling. I wanna see if I can roll into both item rarity and item quantity. That would be very nice. I can also roll damage increase in here. I didn't know that. That's a whole lot of copious, not gonna lie. Dang, cooldown? No. Item rarity, item quantity, and copious. A little bit of velocity, a little bit of range, but I can kind of live with that. Can we use to modify all prefixes? Let's go ahead and roll that. Just reroll the prefixes, nothing else. Ooh, okay. Mining speed and velocity. I can live with that. 10 velocity. Things will be coming at me very quickly. Sweet. So let's go ahead and keep these guys here. I'll go ahead and do the awesome enchantment. Of just adding unbreak into everything now. There we go. Alrighty. So now that there will be our new piece right there, our new Omega magnet to use. This is gonna be our overworld magnet. I kind of need to reorganize my random chest. These leggings right here are gonna be our replacement right now. So if we go ahead and hold age, our hearts go from 34 to 40. So we have 2 full rolls. Our defense stays the same. Our damage goes up as well. Yeah, by very little, minuscule numbers. But it does go up. So let's go ahead and put that piece in here now. Now, I believe I do already have some of those guys, so I don't really want to keep them with me. Alright. So, the main purpose of this video, as you're going to see probably on the title, it is going to be to go ahead and go through 100 jewels and then craft ourselves our tier 3, our Volterite tools. But I do have enough here for exactly 100 jewels. I barely cut it there with the wood dye. So for 100 jewels, I need 100 gemstones, check. 500 wood dye, check. 800 scrap, check. We're 886, and 900 bronze, which I did put 900 bronze in there already. All right, so I'm gonna craft all 100 of them, and I'm gonna put them in here. I'll take all my gear away, all my gear off. I mean, alrighty. So prepare for the montage. Alrighty, that was it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna mute the sound. That was a little too loud even on my end while doing all of that crafting, and I might have gone a little over 100. Oops, wrong one. Because I really didn't do the math of how this is gonna look in here, but I did use up all the bronze that I had put in the system, all the woodite. I used up a lot of the resources in here, so it might have been a little over 110. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look through them. And I'm gonna get rid of anything that is above the size of 50, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys exactly what is left over. So give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So after all of that, those 2 double chests got reduced to just 1 double chest and then some. They got rid of a lot of the size 50s and above, and of course, Osmo down gave me back some of the resources. So looking through here, let's see what we have. We have 14 size copias. Looking at the copious ones, we have a 0.9 136 size, a 21 size, 14 size, 15 size, and a 17 size copious. Granted, I do think there's copious hitting here in like multiple of them, because I do know I saw big numbers here, big numbers all over the place. But yeah, so out of 100 crafted jewels, only at about what is this? 54 plus 54 plus 7 plus 6, so 60. Only 60 gems of them are below 40 size. I might even narrow this down to make it below 45. Just because there's a lot of like 47s, 49s. I know I kept the 49 somewhere in here that I might just need to get rid of as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and add them in here, and then I'll go ahead and work on actually crafting our next tier of tools. So 1 second, I'll be back, and I'll be back with that in a bit. Alrighty, so I have here the 3 chests separating for different tools. I'll go ahead and start from the bottom. So it's gonna be the copious. This is all the copious I have, up to a certain point, right? But all labeled from the smallest sizes. Of course, I do have other copious in here, but they're a little bit too big. I will go ahead and see if I want to go ahead and put them on there, depending on exactly how much space we have left, because I haven't actually done the math of how much space that takes. And I have here my copious one to compare it to. And just off the bat, connecting 2 of these guys will already put it above what my current copious pickaxe does, the tier 2 one. So hopefully this is gonna make you get a lot more ores. Hopefully. Next, we're going to go ahead and make our breakout tool, so our looting tool. It's gonna be a sickle as well, just like this one. So it's gonna have the living, gilded, ornate, wooden, and coin affinity this time. Hopefully, just because I didn't forget, right? I'm missing any living, gilded, ornate, wooden. That's 4. Coin is 5. Coin, wooden, ornate, gilded, and living. Yep, all 5 right here. Now this one, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be using it here, just because it is 17 size, so it is smaller, but it does have item rarity and vanilla immortality. So vanilla immortality will be useless on this weapon, but I do want to see if I want to keep that 17 size vanilla immortality for an overall tool. So I might do some math here later and then calculate exactly what would be the most worthwhile for this jewel, because I do want to keep that vanilla immortality. It is 17 size for only 14. I don't have anything that good on the rest of my gear here, so vanilla, as you can see, like it's 42.6. Then the best I have is a 14 here for 16, which, I mean, this is only a 17 and it has 14 as well, so kind of matches that, and that would be pretty good to have a vanilla immortal tool. So imagine a Paxel for the overworld, I could just use it for anything and everything. And up here is where we have the our Paxel ingredients to make our breakout tool, and our mining speed as well as durability, depending on if I want to put durability on there. And that's gonna be the replacement for our current Paxel. Now, granted, I did bring out the 3 different kind of jewels. This is the cheapest I have size wise of all my jewels. So I do believe I will be starting with shoveling, and I have here the material to start with the crafting of all 3 tools. So I'm gonna start with this tool first. I'm gonna start with shoveling just because my smallest shoveling is 27 in size, which is not a really good number. So we go to shoveling. Like there was 30, 29, 42, 42, 32. We do have a 27 down here, but it's still not as good as a regular old 11. So that's what we have over here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a shovel here. So a Volterite shovel. And then we're gonna go ahead and add these 2 to it. So that's gonna go ahead and make the shovel into a excavator, and excavator into the Paxel. And there's 178 capacity left. So we start with 200 capacity on the next tier of tools. Now I do believe I want to put all of this mining speed on there. So I believe we should be able to fit all of it. Let me put the smallest one in here. Alrighty, and that will put us at 30 mining speed. Oh my goodness. Okay. What else do we have here for mining speed? Is there anything more we're still putting on there? 41, 31. Oh, why do I still have a 76 in here? I'm gonna get rid of that. Yeah, so these are a little too big for my liking. I'm gonna keep it at that. So I will be adding this durability ones, at least two of them, two durability for 48 of capacity. That'll leave 30 space. No, it'll be about 32 space. So even that one won't fit. Now I think I'm only gonna put the 18 durability one. And this is for the 2. Now any other good jewel, I'm gonna go ahead and put it on there. But for now, that is all there's to it. Gonna put these guys back in here. Next is gonna be the our looting tool. So go ahead and take all of these ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the sickle. Now the reason for the sickle is that when you're looting chests, I don't want to be easily breaking the block behind it to that's just gonna become trash in my inventory. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the sizes here. So we have a 12 size coin affinity, 10 size wooden affinity, 11 size ornate, 12 size gilded, and a 10 size leading. Now I did get 3 of these guys from the 100 jewels I crafted earlier in the video. So we're just gonna go ahead and start with this. Let's go ahead and put all these guys down here to make it easier. All right. After that, I still have 145 their size left. Now here I do have all of my kind of low quantity quantity size for the item quantity and item rarity. Now I did want to use the trap disarm, but the only issue is that I don't have that many percentage wise. So like 31 size only 3%. This 11 size only has 2. Like our biggest is 7. Yeah, so we won't be able to reach anything high in trap disarm. So I'm gonna save up until we unlock level 50 tools and see if we can make a level 50 tool that does take care of that for us. We'll go ahead and put this on there. That leaves us at 58, and that is 4% item quantity and 0.7% item rarity, which is not bad, not bad. What do we have here? For how much space do we have? 58. Can we put a mining speed in here, or 31? Maybe we can put that. If we put that, what do we have for durability? 38, 30. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Don't wanna have shoveling in there. So at 30, that will put us at 40, 50, 56. 55. Maybe like 55. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Give it some more mining speed so it can mine faster those wooden chests. And then more durability so it does last longer. I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. So I leave it 27 space. I miscalculated. I cannot do that. Alright, so it's going to have more mining speed. There's durability. It's not too bad compared to this mess up that I had here. So put the new one next to the old one. So on this other one, I have forgotten to put the coin affinity, and it only had less than 1% of item quantity and item rarity. Now I do have 5.7 mining speed instead of reach, but we also have 4% item quantity, so it's gonna be good for looting. Next, let's go ahead and prepare the last tool. This is gonna be our copious pickaxe. This whoops, it's gonna be this other one here. 200 capacity. So then let's go ahead and prepare this here. Oh, I'm out of XP. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. Some enchantment, bottle some enchantment. Hopefully that's enough XP. Let's go ahead and get stacking. All right, so that puts us at 9% copious. That means almost 1 out of every 10, I guess 1 out of every 11 ores will be giving us double the ore, which is way better than our old 52%er. Now we still have 42 capacity left on it, but I think I'm gonna save up other jewels for that. I'm not sure exactly what I want to put on it. Probably just gonna add more durability so it does last longer. So durability. Oops. There we go. That is our tool upgrade. So we're going from the chromatic steel paxel to a volterite paxel, the sickle to the volterite sickle, and the pickaxe to a volterite pickaxe, or pick, I guess. Now, as you can see, the base durability is the same on either or, so do keep that in mind. The rate does not go up based on the tier it is, it just increases the capacity you can have on there, as well as the number of repairs, which is pretty nice considering I just made this tool over here. And so putting a rating on them is going to be, of course, efficiency. Oh, I don't have the levels again. Alright, so it's going to be efficiency. It's definitely going to be silk touch and unbreaking. Now, the reason I want to keep it silk touch instead of fortune, even though it has a really high copious, is just the fact that I don't want to be carrying a lot of gems on me instead of ores. Ores will take less space than the gems themselves. And I don't have backpacks big enough right now to go ahead and keep as many of those gems as it will require. So for the sickle as well, still keep it silk touch and unbreaking. And Paxel as well. Make sure it has efficiency 5. Am I already out of XP? There we go. Efficiency 5, silk touch, and unbreaking. And there you have it. Those are my 3 tools for the vault right now, which we're going to start using at these current levels. Alrighty, guys. So I've actually I've been editing the video as is right now, and we're already at 28 minutes. I do not want to add another 6+ minutes of the vault itself, so I'll go ahead and show you exactly how these tools work on the next video. So hope you have a great one, and I catch you in the next one. Peace.